Hello guys, welcome back to Teach Someone Something, or TSS. It's been a while since our last lesson, but in today's lesson I'm going to be covering simultaneous equations, and we're going to start off very simple and then we'll move on to something a bit more challenging for you guys to work on. And I'm going to pause the video, or I'm going to ask you guys to pause the video at some point so that you can try it for yourselves, because there's no better way to learn than to do it yourself. Okay, the first set of simultaneous equations we're going to go through are 2x plus y is equal to 7 and 3x minus y is equal to 8. Now, simultaneous equations, I know they sound complicated, but it literally just means two equations at the same time, or more than two. It could be 3, 4, 5, just multiple equations to be worked out at the same time. Now, in this case, the best way to solve a simultaneous equation is to get rid of one of the two letters. So we've got two equations and we've got to get rid of either x or y, so that we're left with only one of them, and then we can easily work it out from there. So, to get rid of a letter from one of the two equations, we can either add the equations together or divide them or multiply them just to get rid of one of the letters. So for example, in this case, 2x plus 1y is equal to 7, 3x minus 1y is equal to 8. So as you can see, plus 1 and minus 1, if we add these two equations, the y's cancel each other out automatically. So if we go ahead and add them, we'll be left with 5x is equal to 15. And you can probably work out from this that x is equal to 3. Once we've worked out this letter, we substitute 3 back into any of the two equations, and we can work out the other letter. So for example, in this case, we cancelled out y, we worked out x. Now to work out exactly what y was, we substitute x back into either of these two equations. So for example, 2x, or 2 times 3 plus y is equal to 7. That's this equation here. So 6 plus y is equal to 7. That means y is equal to 1. And that's it. That's the first set of equations worked out. We know x is 3 and y is 1. Now let's do something a little bit more challenging. Okay, so what do you notice here? We can make these two equations match by multiplying the second equation by 2. If we multiply this whole equation by 2, it will become 4x plus 2y is equal to 6. And if we copy over the first equation here just to make it look easier. Okay, so I've just copied this here. So as you can see, the y's now match. So if we subtract these, 3x minus 4x is minus 1x. 2y's cancel out, 2y minus 2y is equal to 0. And then 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So we've got minus 1x is equal to minus 2. That means x is equal to 2. Now if we substitute x is equal to 2 back into either of these two equations, we can work out y. So if we put it back into the first equation, 3 times 2 plus 2y is equal to 4. So if we do 3 times 2 plus 2y is equal to 4. So 6 plus 2y is equal to 4. Now if we subtract 6 from this side, we subtract 6 from that side. So we're left with 2y is equal to 4 minus 6, 2y is equal to minus 2, y is equal to minus 1. So we've got x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1. And it's as simple as that. Now I've got one final one for you guys to check out. But before I show you it, I'd like you all to try it yourself. So if you go ahead and just pause the video now and give that a try. So we've got 2a minus 5b is equal to 11, and 3a plus 2b is equal to 7. Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys paused the video and attempted this one yourselves. So we've got 2a minus 5b is equal to 11 and 3a plus 2b is equal to 7. So, I know this one looks a little bit more challenging compared to the other two, but it's actually really easy. Okay, so, as you know, we'll have to try and make one of the letters match. We can do anything to the equations. We can multiply them, divide them, just as long as we get one side to be equal. So, in this case, we could multiply the first equation by 3, and we can multiply the second equation by 2. What will this do? This will make the a's match, because we will have 6a minus 15b is equal to 33 for the first equation. And then 6a minus or plus 4b is equal to 14 for the second equation. What have you noticed? The a's match, so we can go ahead and take away these two equations to cancel out the a. So 6a minus 6a is obviously 0, minus 15 minus 4b is minus 19b, and 33 minus 14 is 19. So we can work out from this that b is equal to minus 1. Now we substitute b is equal to minus 1 into either of the two equations. So let me copy over the first equation again. So the first equation is 2a minus 5b is equal to 11. If we substitute b is equal to minus 1, we will have 2a minus 5 times minus 1 is equal to 11. So 2a plus 5, because minus times minus is a plus, is equal to 11. If we move the 5 over to the other side, 2a is equal to 11 minus 5. 2a equals to 6. So a must equal to 3. So we've got a is equal to 3 and b is equal to minus 1. And there you have it. You have officially solved simultaneous equations, and they weren't as hard as you thought they were they? Thank you guys for tuning in, and look out for the next video.